Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James and this is Astro Motivation, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and motivation per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and this and that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly where our dreams were and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into a very cool technique that I like to use when I am reading birth charts, and that is a very predictive technique within astrology, and that is using the Profection Year wheel, okay? The Profection Year is the year that aligns to the current age of birth that we are currently living in, or that we will become within the year given or presented, and it will show you the themes that you will be focusing on that year. What will this year that you are in at the age you are now, what is the year's focus? Okay, so I know we are all familiar with the solar return and other techniques of that nature, but this is somewhat of a little bit more of a simpler technique that anyone out there can use, but it is a very deep and very insightful technique that is very predictive and accurate, you know? So the way this video is gonna work is that firstly, I'm going to go ahead and put the directions of how to use this video here. Where you can find your Profection wheel table is that this is all according to your rising sign, okay? So I have put some of the Profection wheel tables in my description below, and I may pin them in the comments as well, okay? So according to your rising sign, this only works for your rising sign. According to your rising sign, I want you to choose one of the templates below that matches your rising sign, and I want you to take note of the age you will be turning this year, or the year or the age that you already are this year, and you will then go ahead and tap that template that matches your rising sign, and from there I want you to find out where your age is within that wheel. Okay, wherever your age lands in that wheel will be the focus and the theme. That house will carry the theme in which your life will take shape, or what you will be focusing on this year, or what you will be reestablishing within this year, okay? And you can really see this until the day you die, to be very honest with you. You can trace every year of your life and you will be able to predict what age you will be focusing on what theme, all right? So this is a very predictive technique for a number of reasons. And so what we're gonna do is, once you find that age and that, you know, house that your Profection wheel states for you, or that shows for you, go ahead and move into the timestamp that you are in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing this year. Now, if you really want to get good, right, I want you to maybe choose an age or choose a time of your life within your wheel, or an age, and if you are curious about that year, if you are curious about that age you will be, go ahead and watch that timestamp as well. But this will work for anyone, whether you're thinking of what you want to do now, next year, in 3 years. This is a very predictive technique for you, okay? So let's get started. When it comes to your first house Profection year, your first house Profection year is going to be the year of you. You know, you could be reestablishing your appearance. You could be also, you know, there could be a lot of changes happening within who you are. You know, there could be a great coming out of just, hey, this is me, this is who I am, this is who I've always been. It's gonna be more of like your birthday times 20, if that makes sense. You know, your life could be changing. You could be expressing yourself to an ultimate magnitude. There could be a deepening or a new chapter around your life, or just who you are. So in these times, I always like to suggest, you know, maybe get a new haircut. Maybe if you were hiding a part of who you are in the previous years, or who you are was not able to be established or presented to the world in the way that you saw fit, this would be that time where you will be gaining a little bit more courage to do so, or you will be figuring out how to express the totality of who you are. You know, this is a very good time for you. So if you are in your first house Profection year, this is a very big time for you. You know, a metamorphosis of much. It really just gives me the energy of like a caterpillar now turning into a butterfly. It's very much here I am energy. It's all about me. Look at my new haircut. Look at my new life. You stepping in and going after the goals and the dreams that you hold true to yourself, and your physical appearance will match your inner will at this time, okay? So this is what you can see when you are in your first house profection year. Now, according to whatever sign you are, whatever rising sign you are reading this from, if you are in your first house profection year, what I suggest is also taking into account the planet that is ruling your respective profection year, okay? So if you look up in the corner of that template, you will see that there is a planet that is ruling that house, okay? So what I would like you to do is go ahead and trace that Time Lord, because that's what it will become, is that first house Lord, that planet. Trace it within your natal chart and see where else and what other dynamics will play into your first house profection year, all right? And if you are also having a little trouble, or if you just downright want me to do it and want my advice on what your profection year is, go ahead and write it in my comments. Let me know what your perfection year is, what your rising sign is, and let me know if this resonated with you. Is this the time of, hey, this is me. I'm gonna do a whole rejuvenation of my appearance, of my style. I'm going to be my most authentic self this year. I'm gonna go after what I have always wanted to go after. You've got this newfound sense of courage and willpower and fortitude, and you just want to express who you are and express your fire on the world. Is this you? Let me know, okay? But I really do hope that this helped you, and I will see you on the next video, all right? Bye. In your second house perfection year, this is gonna be a year of money, 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 and your inner confidence and your inner values. You know, this could be a great time of reestablishing your stability within life. This could be a very big time in your life where you are focusing on money and getting your money area, your financial area of your life set in stone in the way that you see fit. You know, this could also be a very stable time for you within your life. If you have been through a life of topsy-turviness and just ups and downs and this and that, you're gonna find that at this time in your life, there's gonna be a sense of stability that will be given and afforded to you within your life, okay? So let me know if this resonates with you. Is this the year where you feel like you will gain financial abundance, or you will gain or be focused on your money? Because that is what this year will hold for you, is there's gonna be just money. Money, 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 money this year, okay? And so also, if you want to know a little bit more of a deeper element to this house and to this year, to this second house perfection year, what I would do is I would go ahead and trace the planet's lord of this house. So you will see in the corner of this template of your second house perfection year, you will see a planet that is ruling your respective house. Trace that planet within your natal chart. See where that is, and you will also be able to find deeper elements as to what will be happening for you specifically this year. But I do know it's gonna be all about money. It's gonna be all about your stability. It's gonna be you finding yourself on solid ground, or finding a way to get on solid ground when it comes to your money matters, your home, your life, just your overall life situation. You're gonna want balance, you're gonna want harmony, you're gonna want to really, really, you know, level up within your financial success, and you may be afforded that this year. You know, you may really get a lot of money this year. A lot of money may be coming to this year, and your sense of value, your sense of confidence will also increase as well by way of you gaining resources, or just downright you reestablishing what do you truly love in the world, what is truly valuable to you, what are the things that you like, what do you want in your life. This is what this could be for you at this time. Let me know if this resonates, and also let me know your rising sign, and let me know the age and what profection year you are in, and from there I will let you know what you specifically could be experiencing at this time or at this age, okay? But this is a very, very cool technique, and also I don't know if I said it, but go ahead and look at, you know, 2 or 3 years down the line, you know, and go ahead and use this video to predict 2 or 3 years down the line what you could be experiencing, because this is a very predictive and accurate technique, all right? So I really, really do hope that this video helped you. Let me know if this resonates, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your third house profection year, this is gonna be a year of expression. You know, you are really, really going to be saying what's on your mind. This could be a time of getting your mental health in order. This could be a time of focusing on your siblings. This could be a time of more so just you saying what's on your mind, you being a little bit social. You know, this gives me very much like, this is a baby fifth house profection year. This is a little baby fifth house profection year because this is the third house and this is all about the mind, the focus. You know, this is what's gonna be on your heart, things that you may have bitten your tongue for in the past or things that you may have not wanted to say. This is gonna be the year where you say it. This is gonna be the year that you socialize and network with those that you need to socialize and network with in order to get your voice out there or get your opinions heard or get your perspective seen. You know, you're gonna be really focusing on your mental health, and this is gonna be a very cerebral, communicative, and very somewhat social year. You know, this could be a great year to write a book. This could be a great year for you to reestablish who you are amongst your siblings and within your neighborhood. You could be moving neighborhoods. You could also just be doing something this year where you are really putting your voice out there and being heard and being seen and socializing with the correct people that can help you be heard and be seen. Let me know if this resonates with you, okay? And also let me know the age and the rising sign that you are and what profection year you are in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing. And now a deeper technique that you can use, and I hope this doesn't confuse you, but if you are in your third house perfection year, this shouldn't confuse you and this should only give you more information to get you stimulated and get you to where you need to be. But a deepening of using this technique is what I want you to do is I want you to trace your Time Lord, which is your third house profection year's planet. You'll see the planet that it's being ruled in that wheel. In the template that I gave you in the third house, if you look up in the center, you'll see at the top of third house that there's a planet that is ruling this house. I want you to trace that planet within your natal chart. Trace that planet within your natal chart so that you gather a little bit more deeper layers as to how this third house profection year will be played out in your life this year, okay? That will give you some more insights because remember, every rising sign out there is gonna have different layers, deeper aspects, deeper, you know, layered meanings as to what is going on in your third house. So again, let me know what your age is and what your profection house year is. And then also use this video to its totality, okay? I want you to go ahead and look at 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line for your life. You know, don't just stop at the age that you are. Look at the year ahead, 2 years ahead, 3 years ahead, right? And then go ahead and look at this video, tap that timestamp to see what could be happening with you 2 or 3 or 4 years down the line, because this is a very accurate technique and this is a very helpful technique to get you aligned and get you ready for what is to come and what is ahead for you, okay? So I really do hope that this helped you. I want you to express this year. I want you to write a diary. I want you to sing that song. I want you to shake the hands with the people you know you should be shaking hands with to get you to where you want to be. And I promise if you do that this year, the universe will send down blessings to you that you've never seen, all right? But yeah, I really do hope that helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your fourth house perfection year, this is gonna be a year of re-establishing your home front. You know, you are going to be focusing on your inner core needs. Now, no matter what your rising sign is, no matter what the planet that is ruling your fourth house perfection year may be, know that the fourth house is always ruled by Cancer and the moon. And so this is going to lend themes of your home, your domestic life, your private life, your inner emotional needs and comfort and self-care, your mother, okay? And so this is what this year will be all about for you. You may be taking a little bit more private time, a little bit more time out this year to really take care of your mother or take care of your inner needs. You know, you could be going to the spa. You could be having moments of quiet, introspective times this year. You could be moving to a new home this year. There could be themes around the home in which you really want to reestablish and really want to get a good footing on and a good holding on. There can also equally be themes of you really taking care of your inner needs and solving some problems that you may have put off in the past previous years. You know, maybe inner things and inner inner inklings and emotions that you may have harbored or haven't had enough time to dive deep into, this could be that time that you really dive deep into it. So let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you feel like, you know what, this year, I'm not gonna really focus on my career. I'm gonna focus on my private life. I'm really gonna focus on what I need to do in my own life. I'm gonna clean up a little bit more around the house. I'm gonna take more time off from my career and just really, lick my wounds, so to speak. This could be that year for you. Let me know if that resonates for you. And while you're at it, let me know your rising sign. Let me know the age that you are and what perfection year you're in, and I will let you know what you specifically can be experiencing this year, all right? And yeah, I'm really encouraging you this year to just, take more time off. Do your own thing. If you want to move, this would be a good time to move. I want you to call your mom this year. There could be things around your mom that will call to your attention, and just really focus on what you need to do, not who you are out there in public, not what your legacy should be or what you got to do for your career. This is that time for you to really reestablish your home front and get your domestic life down and really focus on your family and your domestic life. All right, so get that reestablished. And also, listen, use this video to its totality. All right, this is a very interesting and very accurate technique within astrology. So what I want you to do is go ahead and look at your profection year, and don't just stop at the age you are turning this year. Look at your next year's age, and the year after that, and the year after that, 2, 3 years, 4 years down the line, and that way you'll be able to see what each year of your life holds for you. And while you're at it, then go ahead and come back to this video and watch what timestamps will be happening for you within the next 3, 4, 5 years. That way you are ready and you are prepared, and you can get your ducks in the row and be prepared for the energy. You may find out, love is coming on the next year, or in 3 years, or in 4 years. So get into the mindset of not just taking these videos for what I give you, but seeing if you can dive deeper into them. Another technique, I'm being very generous with this video. Another technique that you can do is go ahead and trace that what are we on? We're on the 4th house. You could trace that 4th house profection year's planet through the houses. So if you look up at the top of this 4th house year, you'll see that for you, there's a planet that is ruling your profection year, okay? Go ahead and take that planet and trace it through your natal chart. Where is that planet being traced in your natal chart? Where is it sitting? And then from there, you can see and add and decipher that there's more layered meanings going into your 4th house perfection year, okay? And do that with every year that you may come across, all right? So I really do hope that this helped you. I want you to take care of your inner needs. I want you to take time off. I want you to get your home reestablished this year. This is a beautiful time to really just lick your wounds, focus on you, do some self-care, and, get better, all right? I am rooting for you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 5th house perfection year, this is gonna be a very, very fun year for you, okay? This is the year that everybody wants to have. This is the year of dating. This is the year of expressing your inner talents and your inner creativity, you diving into your hobbies, you going out on the town and having fun. This is going to be that year that you may also find love, or that you just find that you have a lot more courage and a lot more time to focus on getting on that Tinder, getting out there and going on dates, being someone who's going on speed dating and just seeing what's out there in the world. This is a very, very big time. Now remember, no matter what your rising sign is or what your planet's Time Lord may be, know that the original ruler of the 5th house is Leo and the Sun. Okay, so think of what Leo and the Sun energy is. You're gonna be given this energy and this focus this year of being and turning on and igniting your Leo-like self. You're gonna be having fun, you're gonna be expressive, you're gonna be putting yourself out there for love and abundance and joy, and you're just gonna be radiating this year, okay? So this is a very, very fun, lighthearted year. This could be the year that you find love, or that you just get closer to love by way of dating a lot of people, or just getting out there on the scene, okay? So this year I'm suggesting and telling you to get out there, okay? Call up your guys, call up your girls, go out, have that drink, put yourself out there to be seen, because it will be in those things that you probably get closer to the dreams that you've always wanted, the things you've always wanted, all right? So Also, let me know if this resonates with you. Do you feel like this year's a little bit lighter for you? Do you feel like, you know what, this is the year I'm not gonna really focus on my job and my career. This is gonna be the year that, you know what, I really get out there. I'm gonna put myself out there in whatever way possible. I'm gonna just be someone that snatches joy out of the atmosphere and seizes the day all day this year. Every day of this year, that's what I'm gonna do. Do you feel this way this year? Because this is what you should be feeling and what you should be doing. You should be also someone that could get a lot of attention by way of a talent that you show, you know, by you diving deep into an artistic hobby or just a hobby that you enjoy. Could be a way that you really just get things that you've always wanted to happen by way of showing off or expressing who you are to its totality. All right, so let me know your rising sign. Let me know what profection year you are in, right? And I will let you know what you could be experiencing this year specifically. Okay, also go ahead and use this video to its totality. All right, what I want you to do is, I don't want you to just stop at this year. This is a predictive technique, and so this could be for you if you go ahead and look at the year ahead. All right, 2 years, 3 years down the line. Go ahead and keep those years in mind and come back to this video and watch the timestamp that matches that year ahead for you, and you will get an idea of what could be happening for you 2, 3, 4 years down the line. You know, this is an awesome predictive technique that a lot of astrologers use to really pinpoint what will be happening in someone's life. Okay, so go ahead and use that video to its totality. And one more technique, because I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling real generous on this video. Listen, go ahead, after you've gone ahead and predicted 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, come back, reset, and then go ahead and look up in the corner of your 5th house. You should see a planet symbol that is ruling your 5th house profection year, right? Go ahead and trace that planet within your natal chart. Wherever that planet is sitting within your natal chart, go ahead and add that and decipher it into the meanings and the deeper insights as to what will be happening for you this year, okay? Because tracing that Time Lord, which is the planet that's ruling your 5th house, tracing that Time Lord is going to really give you deeper aspects as to what exactly can you be experiencing. Yes, you're gonna have fun, but how, right? Tracing that Time Lord will show you how. It'll show you what other layers you're gonna be incorporating within this year, okay? So I really, really do hope that this video helped you. You, out of anyone this year, are gonna be shining bright. You know, your birthday is going to be not just the birthday that you were born on, but this year specifically, when you have a 5th house profection year, it's gonna be every day, all right? So seize the day, get out there. You are meant to be seen this year. Love is possible for you this year. You can meet someone this year, and yeah, bye. If you are in your 6th house profection year, this is gonna be a year of really reestablishing and getting under control your health, your diet, your day-to-day schedules and routines, your work and service, reestablishing what you want to do in the world. You know, no matter what job you hold or what you possess, you're gonna be thinking of, okay, what is the thing that I want to give the world, the thing that only I can give and that only I can do, no matter what job I hold. What can I give? This is going to be that year for you where you are probably really getting your health and your fitness under control. This could be that year that you start to feel a little bit more of a fire and a more gumption behind you to get out there and go for those runs that you've always wanted to go to, or eat that salad you've always wanted to be eating on, or go on that specific keto diet, or this or that, or eat a certain way. You know, you may even become vegan this year, because you're really gonna find this newfound inspiration to be your healthiest and to be your most, you know, correct as far as it goes for you eating correctly and living correctly. You know, you're gonna probably be someone that's like, you know what, this year I'm waking up at 6 a.m. every year. I'm gonna get up and I'm going to go for a 4-mile run every year. And then when I come back, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna be the best I can be at my job. This is what this year is going to be for you. It's gonna be somewhat of, I don't wanna say a rigid year, because it won't feel rigid to you. It'll be a bit of a militant year, but it won't feel militant to you. It'll feel like, this is the year I want to do those things. I want to wake up at 6 a.m. I want to go for my runs. I want to eat healthy. I want that cucumber. I want that fruit. And I want to drink a bunch of water so that I live forever. This is what you will find with this Profection Year, okay? Let me know if this is resonating with you. Let me know, do you feel this year, you know what, I've been putting off my health for a long time. I've been slacking when it comes to the gym. I've been late to work a couple times, and I don't really know what I want to do this year. Maybe I want a different job, and this could be that year for you. Let me know if that resonates for you, right? Or if you feel that type of fire growing in you to reestablish those things, let me know, because this is what you will be focusing on this year. Also, let me know the rising sign that you are and the age that you are and what profection year you are in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing specifically with those combinations, all right? Now, I'm feeling really generous with this video, and so I'm gonna give you 2 more little techniques that you can utilize from this video, all right? What I want you to do is, firstly, I want you to trace your years ahead, okay? Don't just stop at the year that you are, the age that you are this year, or the year that you're turning. Go ahead and look for your year after, and the year after, and the year after, maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line. And that way you can predict what's coming ahead for you, okay? And once you do that, come back to this video and watch the timestamp that matches your years ahead. That way I will let you know what you could be experiencing in those years ahead. That way you get ready and you get aligned and you say, okay, this year I'm focusing on health, but next year maybe love is coming. Maybe this year is setting me up, right? I'm in my 6th house year. Maybe this year is setting me up so that I can eat well and get out there and get a nice fitness routine. That way, next year, I'm ready to put myself out there for love. You see? You see how that works? So this is what you can find with this video. Now, the second technique that I want you to do is I want you to trace that Time Lord within your 6th house profection year. If you look up in the corner, you'll see a planet, all right? Everyone's planet is gonna be different. Trace your planet's Time Lord, that planet that is ruling your 6th house, trace it within your natal chart. See where that planet sits within your natal chart, and that way you can incorporate the vibes of that house into your 6th year and get a deeper layered meaning of what your 6th house profection year will mean for you. Okay, so I really, really do hope that this video helped you. I really do hope that you got some insights as to what you could be expecting this year, and I'm rooting for you. Get out there, drink that water, go for that run. Put yourself out there for that new job or that new career that's more aligned with what you want to give to the world, and I bet you'll get it. I bet you'll get on the right track, all right? So I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 7th house profection year, this is gonna be a year of love. Everyone wants love, everyone wants to be in love, everyone wants that partner, everyone wants to be married. Congrats, this is that year for you. This is the year where you get the love you've always wanted. You find the partner that is destined for you, or that, is making you feel those loving feelings. You could be out there on the dating scene. You could be someone that is highly, highly social this year, okay? Very, very social energy and just mingling with friends, being out there. I don't know why this gives me very much socialite vibes, where you're just out on the town, having drinks, being with the who's who, shaking hands, but most importantly, love is in the air, okay? You're gonna find that you are going to be blessed by the energy of Venus this year, because remember, no matter what the sign on your profection year may be, or the rising sign that you are, know that the original ruler of the 7th house is Libra and Venus. And so you are going to be given and lent librarian or Libra-like energy this year. You are going to be lent Venusian energy this year, so that you're going to feel this gust and this air of grace and beauty and harmony and socialization and, romance this year. This is what this year is going to be for you. Congrats. You may get married this year. You may find that there's a deepening of a relationship or relationships within your life. You may get into very solid bonds this year as far as business, professional, casual. Just you and other people are really gonna vibe this year. You're gonna be a hot ticket item. People are gonna wanna partner with you in all aspects, whether it is romantic, whether it is professional, whether it's friendly. People are just gonna wanna be around you, okay? So I am highly suggesting you get out there to be seen. Know that these things don't happen if you are in your home, okay? These things don't just come if we are at our house. Get out there, use this Venusian energy, use this time where you have the planet of Venus holding your hand, and you will find that your social life goes a lot better. You will find that when you go out there and interview for a job, or you are trying to lock down a contract you've always wanted, maybe it actually pushes through this year, okay? So this is gonna be a very, very fun and social year for you. Let me know if this resonates for you, all right? Let me know, do you feel this way? Are you like, you know what? I've been inside long enough. I've been hiding myself long enough. I've been focusing on my career long enough. Now it's time for me to get out there, have some fun, be seen, flirt it up with the cuties, get out there, you know, go on some Tinder dates. Let that guy know, let that girl know that I've been putting off, that I'm ready for a relationship, you know, or finding the guy or girl that is meant for you could be that time for you. Congrats. Also, let me know your profection year. Let me know the rising sign you're in. Let me know the age you are, and let me know what profection year you are in. And I will let you know specifically what you could be experiencing, okay? And so I'm feeling really generous with this video, and so I'm gonna give you 2 more techniques within this video to let you know how to deepen the meanings and get some more information out of this video, okay? So the first technique is, what I want you to do is, I don't want you to just stop at this year. Don't just stop at this age. I want you to look in your chart and go ahead and look at next year's profection house. Go ahead and look at the year ahead from that, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, and go ahead. That way you can predict what you and what the focus could be going through within the next 3, 4, 5 years. And from there, come back to this video and watch those houses timestamps so that you get a deepening and a more information, and you are able to predict what's happening for you in the future, because this is a very highly accurate technique, and you will find that your life will unfold in the way that your profection houses are dictating, okay? So use this video, get into the mindset of being an astrologer, get into the mindset of investigating, because that is what astrology is about. It's about investigating and pulling in all resources. Don't just take things as face value. Okay, this is this year, bye. No, investigate deeper, okay? The other technique that I want you to do is, if you look up in the corner of your 7th house profection year, you will see for you that there's a planet ruling your 7th house profection year, okay? Now, this is gonna change depending on what rising sign you are looking from, right? Go ahead and look at your planet's ruler of that 7th house of your profection year, and go to your natal chart and trace where that planet is in your natal chart. From there, whatever planet that Time Lord, because that's what it will be called when we are talking about profection year, your Time Lord, you will be tracing that planet wherever that Time Lord sits in your birth chart. You will go ahead and gather more meanings and deeper layered meanings of how you will be social. What other things will be playing out within your 7th house profection year, okay? And you can do that with every year that you fall into. And go ahead and come back to this video and get what that year's, whatever your Time Lord is in, you can go ahead and match that timestamp to this video to get a deeper layered meaning, okay? So I really do hope that this helped you. I am encouraging you to get out there, get out there, get out there. Venus is with you. Venus wants you to be social. Venus wants you to be beautiful. This could be your glow up. This could be your time where it's like, I am coming out. I'm ready to shake and bake. I'm ready to be seen. I am ready to partner. Hey, what's up? Hi, handshake. Get out there, okay? I really do hope that this helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 8th house profection year, this is gonna be a time of great transformation within your life. You know, no matter what your rising sign is, know that the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and ruled by Pluto and Mars. And so this is gonna be a great year of deep introspection and transformation. Who you have been and who you are going to be going forward is going to be forever changed. You could find that you are dealing with those themes of great transformation, okay? You are moving into a new chapter of your life. Things could be looking a little murky. You could be a little bit scared or afraid or doubtful at this moment in time, depending on what rising sign you are. You could be having an easier time with this energy or a tougher time with this energy, but I do know no matter what rising sign you are watching from, you are going to be going through a great soul transformation. This gives me very much what do they call it? Dark night of the soul type of energy, a great metamorphosis type energy. You could be someone that is transforming. You are becoming a deepening energy. This could be very much phoenix rising energy, you know, you coming out from under the ashes. But first, you're gonna have to tear down to build up. That's what this energy is, okay? This could also be a very psychic time for you. This could be a time where you are diving into your metaphysics, you know, you deepening your knowledge within astrology, within metaphysics, within the occult, within the mystical, within the things that are unseen within the world. This is gonna be a very, very, very metaphysical time for you, a very insightful time for you, where you are really gathering your personal meanings of what this life is about and deepening your faith, deepening your wisdom, deepening your relationship with the world through your transformations, okay? This could be a time of great miracles for you as well. So I don't want you to be afraid of this. I want you to open up to this and surrender to this, because that is what Scorpionic energy is ultimately. It's in a release, it's in a letting go, it's in a trust of something bigger and higher than you, that you are transformed, that you gain wisdom, that you gain insight that you wouldn't have if you were relying on the material world, okay? This is your moment to really grow your communion with the universe and with the all that is. And usually we have to break down to build up. We have to break down, and it is in that breakdown that we deepen our faith, that we deepen our understanding of what this life is about. So that is one of the things that you could be focusing on this year. Great magic, great transformation. Now, another aspect on a more mundane scale is that you could be dealing with money. There could be great issues with taxes, or great focus on taxes and paying off debts, or getting debts and things you owe under control. You could also find that this is a deep time of soul bonding with someone else. You know, maybe last year you met someone and you have married someone, and so now you are merging your resources. Not only are you merging your monetary resources, but you are merging who you are with another. Great soul bonds and soul deepenings could be happening at this time between you and someone else, okay? So this is what this 8th house energy hold, this 8th house Profection Year will hold for you, okay? Now, let me know if this resonates with you. Do you feel like this is a very transformational time? Maybe you've gotten into a relationship or a marriage, and now you are finding everything about your life is transforming. Maybe you are finding that you left a job, you ended a contract, or you started up a new contract, and now your life is transforming, okay? This is what this could be for you. Also, this could be a time where you are deepening all of those things. Let me know if this resonates with you, okay? Also, let me know your rising sign, your age, and what Profection Year you are in, and I will let you know what you specifically can be experiencing with that energy, okay? Yeah, now I'm feeling a little generous with this video, and you know me, I really do want us to become our own personal astrologers. You know, I'm always here for you, and I'll always be here for you, but this channel is going to be more for you to grow your inner intuition. And so, another technique how to use this video, a deepening layer of this video, will be for you to go ahead and don't just stop at this year. Don't just stop at this year that you have turned or that you are moving into. Go ahead and investigate further. Go ahead and look at your next year's Profection Year, the age you're turning a year from now, and another year from now, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. Look at those houses and then come back to this video and watch those timestamps. That way you are able to predict 3, 4, 5 years down the line what your life will be manifesting and unfolding into, all right? A lot of astrologers use these techniques to do those very things, all right? They don't just stop at the face value, they investigate further. That is what astrology is all about. It's about an investigation. That's all it is. It's an investigation of the resources presented, right? And so, with that being said, go ahead and use that technique. Come back to the video and watch for 3, 4, 5 years ahead. That way you are able to see and you're ready to get into that energy of what is presented for you. And if that's not 8th house energy, I don't know what is. If that's not 8th house Profection Year energy, you investigating further, I don't know what is, all right? Also, another technique that you can use is if you look within the inner corner of your Profection Year, if you look in the innermost part, you'll see that there's a planet that is ruling your Profection house, all right? Go ahead and trace that planet through your natal chart. It is now that planet is called a Time Lord. You're gonna trace that Time Lord, or that planet that's ruling your 8th house. trace it, and from there you'll be able to go ahead and incorporate deeper meanings of what will be happening within your 8th house profection year. You can use this for all the years that you are investigating upon. That way you get deeper layers from your chart as to what specifically will be happening for you. All right, go ahead and watch that Time Lord's house so that you understand, oh, this will also be playing out this year. This will also be what I am dealing with and what I am being focused on this year. All right, so I really do hope that this helped you. Very transformational times ahead. Know that through every breakdown, there's a build up. Understand that through every setback is a set up. Know that this is not the end of the road. This is just a deepening of it. This is just an unfolding of it, all right? I'm rooting for you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 9th house profection year, this year is gonna be a time of abundance, of growth, of travel, of exploration and deepening within your knowledge and your personal philosophy and wisdom and higher truths that you hold true to yourself, you know? And now, remember, no matter what your rising sign is, or no matter what the planet that is ruling your 9th house may be, know that the original ruler of the 9th house, no matter where you see it, in whatever format you see it, is always going to be ruled by Jupiter and Sagittarius. And so you are going to be lent themes of those energies within this year. You are going to be someone who could be leveling up. You could be someone who is expanding your life, and this could be a very optimistic time for you, a very lucky time for you of great growth and exploration and a deepening of your faith through abundance and just finding that you land on your feet this year. You know, you could be going to college, you could be someone that's traveling the world. There could be times now that you are also focusing on your father, because this is the house of your father. You know, you could be learning new things by way of being someone who's very explorative and reading and investigating. This would be a good time to share your inherent wisdoms on the world and your inherent philosophies within the world. You could become a teacher. You could be deepening a bond with a teacher. You could be someone that is establishing more faith within the world, and by way of you venturing out and going after a goal that you've always wanted, okay? This year, out of any year or any profection year that you have, this is a very big year to do something you've always wanted to do, because you will actually find that by going forward with it, not just waiting for it to materialize in your world, but actually putting one foot in front of the other towards it, you may actually find that you get it, but it'll be that in your pursuit of it, you grow your faith. You will find that you will become somewhat of a co-creator with the thing that you are after, because it'll be through you going after it that the universe puts things on the road that you are on, right? It's like the train moving, and as the train moves, the railroad tracks are being laid in front of you as you do it. This is very much 9th house profection year energy. It's a great leveling up, a great expansion time, a great time of, through you expanding, you find that, oh crap, there is a God, there is a universe out there that is helping me in co-creating the things that I want to do for my life, you know? Let me know if this resonates for you. Are you going to college this year? Are you thinking about putting out a book? Are you thinking about being someone who becomes a great teacher? Are you just ready to go after the things that you've always wanted to go after in life, you know? You know what? Every time there's a siren, that means it's good luck, yeah? That's what I'm gonna start doing, because I mean, it just has to be. That's what it is. Every time you hear a siren, that means to pay attention closer, because this is that time for you. All right, this is that time for you to really go after it and have somewhat of a great optimistic perspective on the dreams you hold for yourself, okay? And it'll be through in that optimism that you actually find the gumption and the courage to go after the things you always wanted. And through that, you will deepen your faith. This is a great time for just being someone that travels. This is very much Eat, Pray, Love energy. Have you ever seen that movie Eat, Pray, Love, where she goes and she just explores, she finds herself, she finds God, she finds a deepening and an expansion of who she is in a more philosophical and diving into different cultures and atmospheres and broadening her personal horizons. That's what this time is going to be for you. Let me know if you resonate with that. And also let me know your rising sign. Let me know your age that you are turning. And also let me know if this is resonating for you, and let me know those in the comments, and I will let you know what you personally could be experiencing with that energy, all right? Now, I'm feeling very, very generous with this video, and so I'm gonna give you 2 more techniques that you can use to deepen your predictive techniques and faculties. And so with this, I don't want this, the first technique that I'm gonna give you is don't stop at just the age you're turning this year or the profection year that you're in. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and look at next year's profection year. The year from that, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, look at those houses, those ages that you are turning, and then come back to this video and watch those timestamps. That way you are able to predict how your life is going to unfold. All right. Once you do that, that is how you become your own personal astrologer. That is how you deepen your technique, because isn't that what this channel is about? Remember, I am trying to awaken the astrologer within you. I'm always going to be here for you, but this video, my channel in general, that's what this is all about. It's all about you using the resources that are here for you and using your intuitive, investigative gifts to decipher what could be happening for you. So go ahead and look at 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. That way you are ready, you are prepared, and you say, you know what, this year is the year that I find myself and that I go ahead and get the knowledge and gain some more wisdom of things that are unique and, you know, aligned with who I am. And then next year, I will be someone that is taking all of that wisdom and using it within my career. I'm establishing myself in my career. You see how that goes? So use those techniques for that. Now, the second technique is going to be tracing the Time Lord through its houses. Now, the Time Lord is the planet that is ruling your profection year's house. Okay, so look at the profection year that you are in currently, and then go ahead and you'll see in that grayed out area, in that shaded area, that there is a planet that is ruling the house. All right, there's a planet that's ruling that house. Take that planet and trace it through the natal chart. Trace it through the natal chart, and wherever that Time Lord is sitting in the natal chart, you'll go ahead and incorporate that meaning of that house into this 9th house's meaning, into this, this meaning. And from there, watch that video as well. Watch that timestamp as well. What is that Time Lord's, energies being lent into this year as well? That way you get a deepening layer and prediction of what the focus is this year. Okay, so I really, really do hope that this helped you. I want you to get out there. I want you to go on that trip. I want you to go and explore and go after the things that you've always wanted to go after, because this could be a great leveling up, a great expansion, and a great lucky time for you this year. All right, I am wishing you all the best, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 10th house profection year, this is going to be a great year of establishing your professional goals, your legacy, who you want to be seen as in the world, and really going after that success, climbing the corporate ladder, ascending into the prospects that you want professionally is what you'll be seeing this year. This year is going to be a great focus of, you know what, I'm going to get that promotion this year, and I'm going to see exactly what I can do to get that promotion. I'm gonna talk to who I need to talk to. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna hit those marks within my job or within the field. I'm gonna start that business that I've always wanted to start to. Whatever professional goals that you hold true to yourself, this could be a deepening of that. There can be a great focus around that. You may find that you get a promotion this year. You may find that you land into the job that you've always wanted to land into, or the career that you've always wanted to. You could also get that promotion you've always wanted, okay? This is a great time of great legacy being established within your life at this time. Much karma is going to be kind of undone and unfolded within this time of your life, all right? Because the 10th house is ruled by Saturn. Remember, no matter what your Cancer sign, your rising sign that you are watching from, know that the 10th house, no matter what aspect or what form in which you are deciphering the 10th house, understand that it is ruled by Capricorn and it is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn by nature is a very karmic sign. So this is going to be a time of kind of undoing karma or deepening of karma. But I know that you moving to what you are moving to is going to be based on the karma that you have reaped for yourself. Okay, so by way of the hard work, by way of you doing the hard work, will be how you get your legacy. Understood? This is what this will be for you this year. Let me know if this is resonating for you. Do you feel like this is that time where you're being given that Capricorn flair? You are being given that Capricornian energy to be like, you know what? This is my success year. This is my Jordan year, as people say it. This is that year where I go to great heights, I go to great lengths to become who I've always wanted to be in life. This is that year where I start my own business. That year where, you know, I'm not gonna let any competition within my field stop me. I'm gonna be the best that I can be within my job, because it is time for me to leave my mark. It is time for me to really establish myself within my career life. Does this sound like you? Do you feel that energy bubbling up in you this year? Okay, and if not, this is the year that you focus on those things, because when you focus on those things, you will be found that Capricorn and Saturn will go bravo and probably open doors for you within your career. So again, if you are someone that doesn't have a job, apply for a job. Okay, put an application out there. Do something that gets you closer to your career prospects, because you will find that they will be much easier this year. They will be easily accessed this year. Okay, now let me know not only if this resonates with you, but let me know your rising sign, your age, and what profection year you are in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing specifically with those combinations. Also, I'm feeling a little generous with this video, you know, and what I'm gonna give you are 2 more techniques within this technique. And this is another deepening way or deepening layer that astrologers like to use to get more meaning out of a technique, all right? And so the first technique would be not to just stop at this year's age. Don't just stop at this year's age and say, all right, bye. No. Go ahead and look at next year's profection year. What is the next year's age that you are? Look at that profection year's house, and go ahead and decipher what will be happening for you 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, and then come back to this video and watch those timestamps as well. That way you are able to see how your life is going to unfold, okay? That is what you will see and what you are able to do with these techniques, all right? Because really all an astrologer is just a nosy investigator. That's all an astrologer is. So get into that energy of saying, okay, I've got this technique in front of me. Now how can I get how can I milk this technique to its core, okay? And that is one way to do it. The second way to do this, or to another technique that I will show you, is if you look in the middle of your profection year's wheel, right in the middle, you'll see in that house that we are focusing on, which is the 10th house, you will see a planet, right? You will see a planet that is being ruled by your profection year's house. I want you to trace that planet within your natal chart, and wherever that planet is within your natal chart, I want you to incorporate the themes of that house into this 10th house, okay? Watch that Time Lord, because that's what this will become now. That planet that is on the 10th house, that planet is now called a Time Lord. You will trace that Time Lord's house. From there, once you get that Time Lord, watch that Time Lord's timestamp within this video. That way you understand what that house will be giving you, and then combine it with this 10th house energy, right? That's how you will see how you can unfold. And you can do that with every year within your birth chart till really the day you die if you want it. This is how you can see how your life will unfold, all right? So I really, really do hope that this helped you. I am giving you all the encouragement in the world to put yourself out there in career. Ask for that promotion. Do a little bit more extra work if you have to. Ask your boss, ask your colleagues, hey, what can I do to get to that top spot? Hey, is that position open? Hey, I'm really interested in that. How do I become that? How do I do that? Or this could be a transition of that energy. You could be leaving a job and going into a better one. Leaving that job and starting your own business could be seen within this time. This is the time where you say, hey, this is me. Here I am, world, professionally. All right, that's what the asterisk is. It's, hey, here I am, world, in parentheses, professionally. This is what this can be seen for you this year. A great time of deepening and going forward with the legacy and who you've always wanted to be seen as in this life, all right? You show it to the world and it will bring you money, it'll bring you success, and it'll, you know, achieve some karma that you've been working on, all right? I really do hope that this helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 11th house profection year, this is gonna be a great year of you stepping into the dreams, the money, the life you've always wanted to live. Remember, no matter what the sign on your 11th house may be, or what your rising sign is, know that the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. It is ruled by Uranus. It is ruled by Saturn as well. And so this is the house of the future gains, the future money, the life you've always wanted. This is also equally the house of your friendships and your networks that you find yourself liking, you know, the type of friends that you like, the type of friends that you are around. And so this year could be that focus for you. This could be that year where, you know, you take all of the knowledge and all of the things that you've done within your career, and now you make it as a part of what you want to give to the world. You know, you could be someone that is finding a niche group of people that have an aligned group of interest or an aligned mission and aligned dreams to what you want to give the world. And by way of you giving that to the world or broadcasting that to society in some way, you find that you get the dream money, you get the dream life, you get the dream career or life that you've always wanted for yourself. You know, this is going to be that chapter of you focusing on what can I do today that gets me closer to my dreams tomorrow? What can I set up right now that is going to benefit me later in the future? You know, are you going to establish that 401k? Are you going to put in some investments that are going to accumulate over time so that when you are 40, 50, 60, you can reap the benefits? That's what this year's focus is going to be. This year's focus is also going to be focused on your friends. You know, your friends may need your help at this time. Your colleagues may need your help at this time. There could be a great focus around you presenting an idea, a niche type of idea or service that you give the world, that helps the world in some shape or form, that again will give you the money that you've always wanted to give, that gives you the life that you've always wanted to give by way of you presenting an idea, a service, a product, okay? So this could be what you are focused on this year. Let me know if that resonates for you. Do you feel like this year you're like, you know what, I need to put some things in place that are going to set me up for the money that I've always wanted in the future? You know, I may not see the return now, but I'm gonna work on things that are gonna set me up for the future. Do you feel that this year? Are you feeling very, you know, what do you call it? Are you ready to work on your long-term goals this year? That is what this will be. That's what this house will be. Or are you someone that this year you want to rally a certain niche group of people around you? You wanna find and immerse yourself into the communities that you belong into that can help you foster the ideas and the interests and the hobbies and the talents that you respectively have that can benefit a community, benefit a cause, benefit a certain niche group of people or an initiative. Do you feel like you are getting into that type of wave this year? So maybe you want to go out into the neighborhood or into your local community and immerse yourself into a like-minded interest or hobby. All right, that way you find the friends that are meant for you. You are reestablishing your friendship groups at this time. That is what this year could be for you. Do you resonate with that? Also, let me know your rising sign, your age, and your profection year house that you are in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing with said energy and with those combinations. Now, I'm feeling really, really generous with this video, and so I'm not gonna just stop at this technique. I'm gonna give you 2 more techniques that you could be using this year, that you could be using within this video. The first technique is going to be, I don't want you to just stop at this year. I don't want you to just say, okay, this year's profection year, I'm this, and this is what I'm gonna be focused on. All right, bye. No, what I want you to do is I want you to get in the habit of thinking like an astrologer. I want you to go ahead and look at next year's house, and the year beyond, and the year beyond, and the year beyond. And that way you can see how your life is unfolding and where you are going and what you could expect in the years ahead, okay? That way, come back, right? Come back to this video and watch those timestamps or watch those houses and get more information of what you can be expecting 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, all right? That is how an astrologer thinks, you know, that is getting into the mind of astrologer, because remember, that's what my channel is all about. I'm here as an astrologer, but understand that like my channel is here to awaken the astrologer within you. So start to use these things that I give you. Don't just stop here. Go deeper, you know, see how else you can milk the techniques to get as much information as possible out of them, because that is what a true astrologer does and is, you know. So the second technique is if you look within the innermost part of your profection house, you will see that there's a grayed out area, I believe, and there is a planet that is ruling said house, right? That planet is called the Time Lord, right? You are going to trace that planet within your natal chart. Go ahead and trace that planet within your natal chart and see where that planet sits. That planet is going to go ahead and incorporate the energies of the house it is sitting in. Watch that timestamp's house within this video, and that way combine it with the 11th house energy, and that way you see how for you specifically out there what your 11th house profection year will be giving you and throwing at you in its totality. All right, so I really do hope that this video helped you. I really do hope that this gave you some more insights and really prepped you for what you could be experiencing out there in this year. I'm really encouraging you that you find, reestablish, deepen your community. Go ahead and set yourself up for success in the future, or this could just downright be the year that you step into the dream life that you've always wanted, the dream money that you've always dreamed for yourself. This could be that time where you are really putting yourself out there in society to be seen and saying, hey, this is my brilliant idea. This is the company that I've established. This is my product that I am giving the world. And by way of that, you get the money, the life that you've always wanted. All right. So I really do hope that this video helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. If you are in your 12th house profection year, this is going to be the year of travel, of, you know, mysticism, of spirituality. This could be a very reclusive time in your life. This could be a time where you are recharging, re-strengthening your faith. You could be in your very much eat, pray, love energy. You know, this is almost kind of like a 9th house profection year, but just more magnified. This could be a time of really diving into your subconscious, really kind of doing your own thing, deepening your faith, sharpening your creativity, sharpening your mystical tools and resources, and just really taking the time out for you. I don't see this year for you specifically being a time where you are putting outward energy out in the world or within the material physical world. This is where you're going to be putting your energy into time of great recluse. You could be going ahead and sharpening your resources within your creativity. You know, I always handle this house with great care and great tenderness, because a lot of people out there fear this house for some reason. But this, for me, could be a house of you doing things on your own. You know, I really call this house the house of doing your own thing, deepening your relationship with you, deepening your relationship with, you know, who you are and what you want and what you believe. And if you have a hobby, if there's things you wanted to learn, this is that time for you to kind of say, you know what, hey guys, hey friends, hey world, you know, miss me this year. I'm gonna be missing in action this year. I'm gonna be really licking my wounds and finding and reestablishing who I am, what I want, what I'm interested in, who I pray to, who I don't pray to. This is that time for you, okay? So don't look at this house as something that is tragic, because for number one, it's only for a year, it's only for 365 days, but this could be a great year where you really do reestablish what you believe in, who you pray to, you know, your spirituality, you traveling. This is very much eat, pray, love energy. You going off on a solo trip somewhere, you doing, you know, I don't condone these things and I'm not saying they're bad, but this could be you doing ayahuasca, you going to an Indian hut somewhere, you going to a temple and learning from a guru on your own. This is very, you know, this is that year in my mind where all the friends are calling you and they say, hey, like, you haven't been out for a bit, like, what's going on? Hey, like, come out. And you're just like, it's not that you're mad at them. It's not that you're angry at anyone. It's just very much, this is the time where it's like, I actually want to rest. I'm focusing on doing a bit more psychic things in my life, a bit more substantial spiritual things in my life. I don't want to come out and drink right now. I don't want to be in the humdrum of what's going out in the world. I just kind of want to do my own thing. I want to write my poetry. I want to write in my journal. I want to just do my own thing right now, guys. I will see you in 6 months. I'll see you in a year. Like, it's no hard feelings, but I just need to go and recenter myself. That is what this time is for you. And usually when we recenter, what do? We isolate, we hibernate, we go off on our own, we go into our own little metaphysical worlds and caves and just shut the world out and say, you know what, I am going to do this. That way, when I am ready to come out, I've established what I needed to establish within my own psyche, within my own mind, within my own life, and I am better able to show up as the person I know myself to be. So this is that time for you, okay? Let me know if this resonates with you, all right? Let me know, do you feel very much kind of reclusive energy or just solo energy of you going off and discovering what is true to you and what you are in this life and who you are in this life and how you want to show up in the world and the hobbies and spiritual things that are true to you, you're reestablishing. Do you resonate with that? And also, go ahead and let me know your rising sign, your age, and what profection year you are in. I will let you know within the comments what you could be experiencing with those combinations, all right? Also, I'm feeling a little generous with this video, and if you want deeper layered meanings as to what will be going on for you within your 12th house year, these techniques can potentially help you. The first technique is that I want you to go ahead and search for your Time Lord. All right. Now, all the Time Lord is that I want you to look up into the middle of your Profection Year's house, right? And from there, I want you to look at that shaded gray area. I believe it's gray. And you're gonna see that there is, what do you call it? There's a planet there, right? There's a planet that is ruling that year, that 12th year's house. I want you to trace that planet within your natal chart. Find out where that planet is in your natal chart. Once you locate it, right, I want you to go, okay, that Time Lord, that planet is in this house. That house will go ahead and be incorporated into your 12th house's energy. Go ahead and watch that timestamp wherever your Time Lord is or wherever that planet in your natal chart is within this video, and that way you are able to not only understand what that energy is, but you can incorporate it into deeper layers. That now, not only do you understand, okay, I'm supposed to go off and do my own solo thing and do this, but how? Or what else? You'll find and incorporate those energies within that 12th house, all right? So that is another technique that you can use. Another technique within this video is to not just stop at your year that you are turning or the age that you are this year and say, all right, bye. No, I want you to think like an astrologer. I want you to get into the habit of using your astrologer brain, all right? I like to call, all an astrologer is a bona fide nosy person within the universe. That's all it is. That is just a nosy person that wants to know what's going on in the universe. That's all an astrologer is. And so don't just take this technique at face value. What I want you to do is I want you to look at the year ahead. All right, look at 2, 3, 4, 5 years ahead based on the age that you are, okay? So if you are 45, look at your 46th year, look at your 47th year, look at your 48th year, and then come back to this video and watch those timestamps so that you can get air of what will be happening for you within 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line so that you can see what will be unfolding in your life, okay? Because it will be by way of you seeing what's happening next year for you that you say, okay, oh, I see. I'm in my 12th house year where I am supposed to really recenter myself, really just understand who I am and what I like, and, you know, doing my own thing, not really focusing on the outside world. That way next year in my first house Profection year, I can say, here I am, world. This is what I am. This is what I'm going after. These are my dreams. You see? That is how you get into the habit of thinking like an astrologer. All right, so I really, really do hope that this video helped you. I will see y'all on the next video. I'm wishing you all the blessings, all the abundance, all the deepening and recentering that you need and that you should dive into this year. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.